Sembang.
Teater episode 3. I'm Lucas.
And I'm Sun.
Today we're going to talk about one of the most important elements in theater technique, which is
Vocal projection.
Let's go.
Hi everyone, I'm Sun and my students call me Sir Sun. I'm a theater practitioner and also trained for actors and students in speech and drama.
It's our incredible honor to have Sun in our podcast today. So I believe a lot of theater practitioners, students have this common concern because they can't project their voice very well, and it becomes one of the most common problem that happens in our local theatrical industry. So what's your take on that, or what is your definition, interpretation towards the term vocal projection?
I think it's very subjective, but to be a good actor on stage, we're just talking about that. The vocal projection is the key, where the audience believe in your acting or not, whether you can convey your emotions well or not. So vocal projection is the type of training that actors should do, should know very well, where breathing is a very important key. When we breathe in, how does the lung add in the oxygen and our diaphragm expand, our rib cage expand, and how our diaphragm and abdominal muscle work together so the voice can project very clearly through our vocal cord. I think that is the summary of vocal projection.
It's absolutely insightful. So from your experience, what is the best way for anyone from beginner to professionals to do their warm-up before getting up on stage or during rehearsals?
Good question. Step number 1 is to focus on your breathing. When we breathe very well, we need to be able to count in for 8 counts, breathe out for 8 counts, or you can add in the pause in the middle. So breathe in over 8, pause 8, release over 8 counts. Of course, after that, then you add on the count. You can go to 16, you can go to 20, you can go to 32, and so on, of course. Number 2 is to really focus on your articulation. And when we are projecting our voices, it needs to be very clear in terms of A, E, I, O, U. And being in the theater industry, I train both for Chinese and also English industry. So the tongue twister for English would be very useful. 绕口令 for Chinese would be very helpful in terms of making the sound audible. That's step number 2. The step number 3 would be adding on your emotions when you are practicing the text, when you're practicing the warm-up. So step number 1, breathing. Step number 2, articulation. Step number 3 would be working with the text.
So to every one of you watching here, don't just watch and listen, but practice at home to make sure that you can follow along all these amazing breathing and vocal projection techniques.
I think it takes not just a few days. If you want to be a good actor, it doesn't only take 1 workshop or 2 workshops and yay, I'm a good presenter, I'm a good actor after that. It takes a conscious shift in our mind. So every day when we're doing our breathing, are we breathing the right way?
It's like making it into a lifestyle, isn't it?
It's very important that the actor know how to project their voice clearly on stage and the proper technique. So it comes out in other platforms. So I always think if you are a good actor, you're also training yourself to be a good presenter. And these skills, vocal skills, are very important when you are delivering your presentations, when you're talking to clients, or when you're forming new business relationship. So yeah, all these techniques are not just useful for actors, but also useful for people from different fields who are interested in using their voice as a form of tool in developing their future business prospects or just different interactions.
Yep. You can sense the change even from your daily communications, how you interact with friends and family. So once again, thank you so much to Mr. Su for his incredibly insightful sharing. I believe all of us have learned a lot. And next up, okay, believe it or not, he has a show coming up, and I believe all of us would be excited and really interested to hear about it.
Hi everyone! The Price of Silence is happening on 15, 16 and 17 of March at Sunny Point iBox Theater. The Price of Silence is a very interesting collection of stories inspired by real-life bully cases in Malaysia for the past 10 years. Eileen, the main character, comes back to find out where she's actually dead and her friends and families are bullied to death as well. Will this main character choose forgiveness or revenge? All the actors are trained in imagination training, physical training, and of course vocal training. If you don't think they're doing well, you can come and let me know. So I hope to see you in the theatre. Come and support local performers to put on an interesting show to talk about the importance of fighting against bullying. See you there.
Come see for yourself.